So Maggie, what attracted you to this role? What was your inspiration? It was so moving to me to the this quirkiness amongst this urgent and deep despair that your character is feeling, and I think it was an Oscar-worthy performance. What inspired you for this role?
I guess I was interested in, in terms of Jamie in particular. In terms of the movie, I think that the public school system in this country is failing and is failing a lot of people. And I felt like I was grateful for an opportunity to say something about it and to learn about it. Like, I really learned a lot about it. And when this movie started to create some controversy, which really surprised me, I was sort of like, I almost got excited. Like, I thought, we can talk about it. What are we going to say? And we really will get an opportunity to have the conversation. And it's happened less than I thought, the opportunity to have the conversation so far today. But I'm looking forward to it, over the days to come. But in terms of, in terms of Jamie, I was interested in watching, kind of the moment when someone who doesn't consider herself political, doesn't consider herself an activist or an intellectual or really a thinker, became activated, became politicized, and couldn't help but put other people before herself. I like that. I'm interested in that.
Now, this film is loosely based on parent trigger laws that two schools used in California for reform. Was your character based on someone, or was it fictional? And a little bit about if you could talk a little bit about what the movie was based on.
It's not actually really about the parent trigger stuff, which really has started gaining sort of attention and recognition way after we made it. And I think that one of the major differences, according to Daniel, he said he really specifically wanted to make the fictional rule in this movie, the fictional law that we sort of use to take over the school, that parents can't do it by themselves, that it has to be connected to, like a 2/3 majority of the teachers. I don't know that much actually about the trigger laws since I live in New York, although I've been trying to learn a little bit more about it. One of the things I learned is that it isn't that the parents then take over and run the school, that it's still in the hands of the school district. In this movie, too, you wouldn't ever want Jamie running a school. Yeah. That would be ridiculous. And she knows that.
Sure.
She doesn't think she's capable of running a school. She just wants to help inspire the people who can do it.
Who can run it, yeah. Now, regarding the political backlash that did occur from this, there's, like a right-wing, kind of extremist, lobbyist group called the ALAC that really jumped on these parent trigger laws because there was... there is profit to be had when you privatize a school like that. How do you feel about that? And do you think that this movie, the message in it, transcends political agenda?
I do. Yeah. Honestly, I've made so many movies where I was braced for controversy. I really have, you know?
Sure.
And sometimes was surprised not to get it, you know? And in this case, I thought, this transcends all of that. This is like a women beating the system movie where we're fighting for our kids. Who's going to have a problem with that? And yet, the feedback that I've gotten that's really surprised me is that somehow the movie is anti-union, and I come from the total progressive left. There's no way I'd be allowed to come home for Thanksgiving if I made an anti-union movie. Right. I am a total union supporter. I love my union. I believe in, I believe in so many things that a union stands for. I also think that, as with any institution, unless you question the things that aren't working inside it from time to time, it will start to fail you.
Of course.
And in this case, after really trying to research what's going on and what the problem is, it seems to me that every side, all the adults involved, the unions, the teachers, the parents, all need to change in order for there to be real reform, and there needs to be. And I hope that the really important messages inside this movie, which are simple, are not eclipsed by this kind of union, anti-union thing. The whole thing of like it being anti-teacher, I have nothing to say to that. I mean, I just say like, see this movie. This is like in praise of teachers, you know? Like, come on. I mean, Viola plays such an interesting woman. You know, I mean, there is a teacher who's terrible. That doesn't mean that we're saying all teachers are terrible. You know what I mean? I mean, I just think it really is in praise of teachers. And yeah, so I just hope that the really important things the movie has to say will make their way out there, and that things will start to change.
Yeah, well, I agree. Well, you delivered such an amazing performance. I wish you the best luck with this film. I thought it was fantastic.
Oh, so thanks a lot. Thank you. Okay.